social imbalance. Voiceover by Weard. In the name of politics, power, and personal gain, the very soul of Sierra Leone has been ravaged. We have witnessed generation after generation of politicians, civil servants, and so-called leaders shamelessly tearing this nation apart, one deceitful decision at a time. From the moment of independence to the present, those in governance, past and present, have systematically undermined the potential of this country. Today, I invoke the prayer of Governor Claxon as a clarion call for divine justice upon those who have willfully contributed to the destruction of Sierra Leone. Governor Claxon's prayer. May those who pillage and plunder from the sweat of their brothers and sisters be cursed with the fruits of their own greed. May their wealth turn to ashes, their joy turn to mourning, and their peace be replaced with endless turmoil. Let their descendants inherit not riches, but the blood-stained misery they have sowed. And for every lie told, every opportunity squandered, and every trust betrayed, may their punishment be as endless as their deception. This prayer is a solemn and damning plea, one that seeks to lay bare the consequences of selfishness and betrayal. To the civil servants, political leaders, and accomplices who have undermined the development of Sierra Leone, heed these words, for the day of reckoning is upon you. There is no denying that many civil servants in Sierra Leone have operated under the weight of low wages. But let us not pretend that this justifies the greed, corruption, and sabotage that have marred the civil service. Too many have taken the state's resources for themselves, undermining national progress to secure a future only for their families. To you, Governor Claxon's prayer is not just a curse, it is your well-deserved punishment. How many times have we heard civil servants complain of low wages, only to see them manipulate the system for their own benefit? Instead of working to better the conditions of all Sierra Leoneans, they have chosen to engage in bribery, embezzlement, and deliberate inefficiency. To these men and women I say, may you reap the rewards of your bad work. The nation suffers because of your selfish desires, and it is time for the wrath of Governor Claxon's prayer to rain down upon you and your descendants yet unborn. May your ill-gotten gains be the very trouble that will deny you peace, not only in this life, but in the hereafter. No president, past or present, can escape the judgment embedded in Governor Claxon's prayer. From Sir Milton Margai to the present administration under Julius Maada Bio, each leader has played a role in either actively contributing to the downfall of Sierra Leone or passively allowing corruption to thrive. You who have ripped the nation's coffers for personal gain, you who have hoarded wealth while your people starve, may your unlawful deeds haunt you. To President Julius Maada Bio, I place you and your family under the weight of this prayer. The corruption, deception, and unholy alliances formed under your leadership have wreaked havoc on the very people you swore to protect. Your administration has presided over an era of broken promises and unmet expectations. The suffering of the Sierra Leonean people is undeniable, and for that, may the wrath of Governor Claxon's prayer be upon you. May the spoils you have ripped from the state's coffers become the very curse that brings endless trouble into your life and legacy. O Lord, I call upon you to answer Governor Claxon's prayer. Bring down your wrath not only upon President Julius Maada Bio and his cronies, but also upon every political figure and civil servant who has contributed to the destruction of this country. May their corruption lead them to their own demise, and may every deceitful action taken in the name of personal gain be met with divine punishment. The Sierra Leone People's Party, SLPP, and the All People's Congress, APC, have both had their time at the helm of this nation's leadership. Both parties in their various administrations have failed to prioritize the welfare of the people, choosing instead to line their pockets and those of their allies. To the accomplices within and beyond Sierra Leone who have helped to condone, protect, and propagate these destructive policies, I place you in the crosshairs of Governor Claxon's prayer. May you suffer the brunt of your bad work. For those who have turned a blind eye to the misdeeds of President Bio and his wife, for those who have remained silent as corruption flourished, may the Lord's wrath paralyze you. May it make you dumb, deaf, and blind. Mohammed Kane of the Electoral Commission of Sierra Leone, ECSL, you and your accomplices have deceived the people of this nation. I pray that God deals with you in the most drastic way for the lies you have perpetuated. This nation has been plagued with unqualified individuals holding positions of power. From top government offices to foreign embassies, we have seen incompetence reign supreme. These individuals, appointed not for their skill or integrity, but for their political connections, have proven themselves incapable of steering the nation in the right direction. I ask God to send His fire upon every institution that harbors unqualified staff. May they be cast into the deepest hell, where they will no longer be able to wreak havoc on Sierra Leone's future. To our leaders, civil servants, and political opportunists, your time is running out. You have sowed the seeds of destruction in Sierra Leone, and the fruits of your labor will now return to you. O Lord, bring down your hammer upon every member of government who is not genuine. Strike them with the force of justice and let them know the true meaning of accountability. May Governor Claxon's prayer be answered in full. Punish those who have taken from the people, who have abused their positions of power, and who have used politics as a shield for their selfish deeds. May they suffer as the people of Sierra Leone have suffered, and may their punishment serve as a lesson to future generations, so that no one may ever again dare to destroy this country in the name of politics. Let the wrath of Governor Claxon's prayers be the eternal curse that haunts them, both in this life and beyond. Amen. A final plea to God.
You know that I don't. Truth not the hype, mother bill say you no go able change salon. Fatima say na because na God then a cabinet. Just the lie for people and take brown envelopes. Send with them Bible every day for the people. Fatima they cause salon people. Come ministers dogs, nothing on they come up here that. But when our hands cause it made them lock up not chill because now him get power. Protest na salon now on a lawlessness. Then go beat you and lock you up. But for Fatima she get free say you, yeah. When citizens talk na violence, then bring police, they act fast like them get bearing. All the one them gripping their battle, now them they cry. Them think say they safe, but now them see lie. Now they hide, mother bill say no go able change salon. Fatima say na because na dog in a cabinet. They just they lie for people and take brown envelopes. Send with them Bible every day for the people. Hard for the people, yeah. Hard for the people, yeah. Drugs business, now the poor family they in charge. Now my mother will keep quiet. Come around by expose them. Them use code for silent fake hotel receipts. Now president office they manufacture them. Auditor clock them sack them like you commit crime. Anti-corruption, now they defend corruption of people that well belong to them squad. They only see who that not belong. I'm not afraid if I criticize them now. You go only talk if not praise you want for. That information minister just they like okay investigation. We no say report no go ever come out people suffer. But them still they joke. Truth no they hide mother they'll say you no go able change salon. Fatima say na because not up in a cabinet. They just they lie for people and take brown envelopes. Send with them Bible every day for the people. Fight for the people, yeah, yeah. Fight for the people, yeah, yeah. Truth no they hide, now the people go decide. Justice no for one side, we no go sit on quiet. Salon don't tire, we need better. Send the pie and Bible. We go fight for we picking them.
I've been telling her say, because of democratic principles, the time we are getting, I'm not going to change this country.
When we get some dog more commanded and then government here, where as long as they give them brown envelope, they will sell them birthright to anybody.
Exactly, Mama.
If I sit at the back and discuss with him, and then we agree on the issues, and then I go out there. So it's always me and him in agreement before I actually go out.
Truth no they hide, now the people go decide. Justice not for one side, we no go sit on quiet. Salon don't tire, we need better. Send the pie and buy bread. We go fight for we picking them, yeah. Truth no they hide, now the people go decide. Justice not for one side, we no go sit down quiet. Salon don't tire, we need better. Send the pie and buy bread. We go fight for we picking them. We go fight for we picking them.
Of course, Sierra Leone don't tire. We need Baibure and Sembepie. Well, not to we no more. What do we mean? We need more strong warriors, them, where they sacrifice in time, the everything, for stand for the people. Not to dog them, where they get at themselves, then go walk, then say, government workers, them. Dog them. I say, not to people when I dog them in the human form. We go get at themselves, they destroy the country like how they do them so. Then they money the people, they suffer the people, they damage the country, they blackmail the country, they stain the country, they open Mediterranean Sea. After they backtrack, they before Mike, when they can't block the leakages, Salo Anton China, eh?
By where?
Who's that you go? Because that's what they talk to. We will visit a motor man they talk. We no ever know say that dog there. Then tinap na one old debate. This government wanna call APC. They don't sabi the secrets. They don't know how to put things in place. We they can't take over governance. They solve the bread and butter issue. Be na dog them. And it's come one turn salon to China. Be na dog talk. The riches what we get, the minerals what we get, we able to manage ourselves as a nation. Not true, because look, Burkina Faso president Junta, what did they do right now? Oh, get past themselves. But then be na na dog talk. All what they do na dog attitude, and not to that dog we get trained, Na village dog then they were. Fatima be I tell you thank you. For can't tell we say we not ever. We no ever make mistake for call the G Johnny Mad Dog. Family na kushe and carbon inside this one big family house, so we always sit down and call we yard. Of course, every day we say we therefore talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. But since where the dog and in dog appointism can't sit down, where the woman where they cook for the dog can't tell we say really not dog them. They rule our country, they take power as Kone say. Now they'll find out say you can't have don't pass mark now the country. Family members, if you just join me, please hit the like button for we full top and share the program. Continue for share because today, now other routes still will come out. Those are now we had every day. We get new to them. After that one, they just sit down and wait for sweet you out for you today.
All right, of course, the law don't come back. Oh, another law don't come. That is to say, a lot of people get the way out and they look at this. The one that way past the law gets the way out and they look at them. So the question is, what in this law mean for we country Sierra Leone? And whose law will they talk about? Will they talk about? It's not a cipher.
A cyber.
Not a cipher at all. This one then call them the Anti-terrorism Act. Interesting, eh? Before this term, Mada Biobin don't actually call Salon people, well, the opposition terrorists. Take note, the opposition terrorists. And we sit on the talk, they don't refer to we as terrorists. So, lost them in day inside this particular thing where we try to talk about so within African Express been doing pinpoint certain areas there. For example, African Express I be just watch me phone quickly and see waiting I able for click out of a quick one. And indeed I don't able for put something. So look at it. Then say inside clause 22(1, the law consider passing in the Terrorist Act for citizens of Salon where they participate in free speech and they question the government. In other words, like how we sit down here, so where we sit down here, me brother, like how we sit down so, and then we question government, we talk, we not dissenting voice, we try to put things them for ask question, then say we not terrorists, but before them pass this law, then things are still they inside there because they will review the law. And say that they look at them and then they do certain amendments. Well, not amendment. Then they bring back. Because what did the government do? What did I understand and say this law actually, not a Salon government draft moon. But now then choose for bring and come. The question is why? Now, law this way in Africa, and then draft time for lay African country, them go able for go with them, and lay one person not go take due advantage over other set of people them. So, what in this government actually try for do, for make sure say then touch them and make it fit to the young comfort. So you see the definition where them being said, for example, if me and Bible we student also like how she done so with the talk. That's a terrorism act, yeah? Then say, in addition to the anti-democratic provision, the law also accord, cabinet minister and civil servant, enormous policy and law enforcement power. It is proposed the setting up of 3 new laws enforcement structure. So then the try for put together 3 law enforcement structures. Them 2 national counter-terrorism committee with a counter-terrorism fusion center. Yeah, and all way they go jointly they manage by ministers that are by ministers, bankers. So bottom like this here, not only say this. I'm not going able for waiting. But una don't watch this thing past me and you. Past me and my brother and I. Una know exactly what's in the happen. So today, we want to take the program in another angle. We want to turn another way. So, first of all, they say understanding the question na part for let we understand them. Let we answer them. And the other thing we will say, for let we able for discuss something, means say you don't get basic idea. If you say law bad, it means say you don't see something the way now you concern. If you say this law good, it means say you don't see something the way you feel say go make less alone. Boom. So the question is, with the turn about the program today, with the turn about, we want for Yeri you concern first today as to what you think about this, and please get yourself informed because the question where you go put. Now, the guests, they actually come and answer. None of them, by God in power, not the skip. When I question, they add one. Now, they give. Whatever question you have for ask, the opportunity, the time there for you, for let you call and add your voice inside the program. Except if by the way, because this thing I look like saying, waiting me being C-Force, for example, like how we see the also they talk. And then, now then the student but they consider we for be terrorists. We don't undermine the state. And then what they go do? Say, okay, since we're not able for lay and padewan in the, then famble in dinner. Let we run after them famble. So this now the things that now the way we been the yeri say been there inside this law. What do you yeri? What do you know? How you feel say we for change this? Well, at this point we just need to get some clarification. So waiting now you question, waiting clarification where you actually want.
Alright, family members them. Now so we do on today. Call and tell we waiting you want for ask and wait you understand where we not understand, because as far as we concerned, all of this not a strange thing to we. We don't receive a lot of phone calls, a lot of mommy calls, a lot of threatening, a lot. So if they come again and announce them this way, how them put them as they want them for me be, for we not surprise you, but hey, we not go time. We know the stop for talk. You arrested.
No go arrest all man.
You don't go arrest all man. Johnny Mad Dog.
And today, when you don't ask you question, the person where you come for can answer them, all of them things in there, because that's what we want for take come first. So where we go, we informed, we well armed for ask Honorable Abdul Kargbo na in the studio na so for actually answer your questions them and see what we get. Okay. So in the meantime, I see this TSO, on Facebook, and Mohamed Kamayimba left. I see Mohamed, they post this thing. By the way, you don't see Mohamed in video where he dance? Oh man, that man sabi dance.
Man, but they miss.
They miss?
You watch, man?
Yes.
The footsteps them. So the chap, he draw the foot quick. He change them.
Okay, he sabi. Okay, wait. Then say, let's say something. Then say, one yai man. Usai, you get blind man there. Why yai man now waiting?
Na king.
Okay, me sabi dance pass me far.
Oh, okay, now I remember. As I, he don't say that the best dance, man. My Paolo they make potential I go. If first one challenge me for dance,
You call me.
I dey call you.
Yeah, now me see that I call it. The way you come.
Why they go call me? Me
I
like
call
dance
it-
manager. Why they go call
I
you?
call him Mohamed Kamaimba. The way you come, what you can do?
Eh.
Now for can capsize say it be the miss.
He the beat man make first time. You first time.
Okay, wait. I'll be there.
Okay, you last time I like you for again. This time they make so. Where's it now? Canada competition they don't.
No, Mohamed he dance. He get that kotaria.
Mohamed, you know that Mohamed in dance. When they dance, they come first before. I don't know if now the camera they gauge. He come before though. He go behind. He tap before there. So they make the hands. I say, hey, my
But not the beat. Not the beat.
I'm calling.
No, when you see, like, okay, now I don't faint for you. Start intending there's some people like criticizing the non. Now you know, like you know, sabi the dance where he dance. Okay, wait.
I want you.
Wait.
I
By the way,
let
let me see. We still wait for you call. Now you call the drive the program today. Not the level where you want them. We still wait for you call. Why still wait for the call? You know, I've been waiting just no one. I not go believe. I noticed say this BNT Mother be on the same plane no more. Now they work with the same color plane. What's wrong?
You might not get plane right now. Plane them. I don't know say me pay yourself. You might not get plane
The
them.
same.
I
The
don't
same.
cocaine dealer. Then get private jets there.
The same.
Different one never go. Mother don't join the squad though. If it's a matter of case, for them they told cocaine nobody go sell them for Embralo in Sonelo. No. The man don't join the coup. Don't join.
Be good.
You might not join too. You might not join. You might na trafficker.
Okay.
You know. Watch from the theory they announced for this cocaine. Mother be in Bele cut condom.
Nah,
Where
true.
they travel.
You right. Look at.
Go look Madabio.
Yes,
Then
that
tell
close
them they swell and better.
This
I
close
beg
be the
you.
turn skin tight para like me.
Pay
now
no
you
to
don't
talk
turn
and tell
gown
this
back.
guy be
You
swell
right.
cocaine baby.
You right.
In Bele don't kind of when they announce that cocaine talk.
You
Watch
right.
Madabio right now.
Bye.
In Bele don't go down.
Bible, eh?
Yeah.
You right.
Ah, but you say.
Bible, eh? You are correct. I support you.
See man.
I support you.
When I say I know they go, I don't go.
Yes. Lucky me.
Lucky.
Anti-terrorism act.
When I say I know they travel, I don't go back. They continue for fly for go sell the cocaine.
Yes.
You know, ambassador now you know sabi escape put and again. I made the hula.
Yes. The pines are bit sweller.
The pa you know they swell like they put sponge. Il est camera can the sponge.
If you barbecue. Eh?
Pape
If
don't
you
go.
barbecue,
They boy
na so
say.
the 10 so le barbecue.
Una always sabi Madabio. Una watch Madabio since when they announced for the cocaine. Now in Bele, where they travel, like in Bele day. Compared to now, if not the same, you don't know hard feelings. But I seriously I tell you so. The time I remember Madabio they swell a cocaine for go sell in other country. In Bele, Tina play cross goats. He pull jaw all. In Bele, pull jaw. Now we okay. You don't blow phosphorus because that thing in he had for left. We see man don't begin the taste for swell a cocaine go sell. He has for left for. So now we don't blow now. Watching picture now. Watching Bele ID. Now they really know say exchanges day. You know? Family members, I want to hit the like button for we, please. If you just join we, hit the like button and continue for share the program. This now we are where they bring you the good, the bad, and the ugly. Soon. Abdul Kargbo they can join me for discuss serious issues that will concern Mama Salo. But for now, you can call on the phone and tell me what you think.
Okay.
Hey, Michael Jackson.
Watch this one. Watch. No. Okay, well, Bible, wait. Bible, now you say not sabi the music.
But I say man dance the song.
Well, no.
Now you
say,
remember.
No, you said he missed the team. He said it's a flag of the year.
I'm a goalkeeper.
Hey, this dance, that player. Okay, watch out, watch. No go. Okay, well, Babu, now. No, now you being not sabi the music. Because if you listen to the music, after you say acidum akole, if you listen to the music, you see that how they make you foot so. Now the beats, then they go so.
Hey, me, I don't go die, I swear.
Hey God. Hey, okay.
I'm not gonna swear, I'm not
wait,
gonna
go. Watch out. No, wait. No, this we not the play this again. You know what he try for do so? He try for call mad abuse. Say, if you na man do this kind of style. You be feel say I don't die. If you na man do this kind of style, no.
So you want to see a competition you call for now?
No, you know sir.
And I be the dance show.
But wait,
Badi Congolese food na dey for don.
Let me ask you this question. You don't see goat, roast goat, 551. You don't see? Huh?
Of course.
So tell me, when this make so, sing the music.
Baby Shark, like you get it in the
Okay, sing the music, the original music, sing it. You get call.
Hello, caller. You never said they call you.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
You welcome on the show.
Welcome.
Yeah. Get platform. How you do, sir?
Oh man, I don't say una money.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay, dear, check una there. I don't send them. Yeah.
Thank you. God bless you.
Okay.
All right. We'll get you your number.
All right, family members, them.
Take it easy. One person they can't tell me juice forgive lemonade juice.
That's yeah.
Lemonade juice. Hey, that's not to me.
And guess what? Now we're green back.
Yes, he say in green, white, and blue. Anytime we do with green, white, and blue, he dance for salon. I'm a dancer, not tomato.
Come on,
I agree with you. I don't agree with you.
You might tap
this last part. You don't enjoy so much that you forget the beat. You forget the beat. Anyway, this is a program we had on YouTube and on Facebook. You know, we'll just make one more call and see something quickly. Just one more call quick. This is a program we had on YouTube and on Facebook. Let's just make one more call because it looks like this style I used to do not work.
They're not used to
Okay, we'll come back just now, please. We'll come back just now.
No, they either. I don't. Now the hype mother bill say you no go able change salon. Fatima say na because na that them then a cabinet. They just the lie for people and take brown envelopes. Send with them Bible every day for the people. Fatima they cause salon people. Come ministers dogs, nothing on they come up here that. But we have a hunt cause we made them lock up no jail because now you get power. Protest na salon now na lawlessness. Then go beat you and lock you up. But for Fatima she get free say you yeah. When citizens talk na violence, then bring police, they act fast like them get bell ring. All the one them women their battle now them they cry. Them think say they safe, but now them see lies. Now they hype mother bill say they no go able change salon. Fatima say na because na double then a cabinet. They just the lie for people and take brown envelopes. Send with them Bible every day for the people. Hard for the people, yeah. One for the people, yeah. Drugs business, now the family they in charge. Now my mother will keep quiet. Come around but expose them. Them use code for silent fake hotel receipts. Now president office they manufacture them. Auditor clock them sack them like you commit crime. Anti-corruption, now they defend corruption of people them well belong to them squad. They only see who that now belong. I'm not afraid if I criticize them now. You go only talk if not praise you want for. That information minister just they like okay investigation. We know.
Well, initially, the Minister of the Attorney General and Minister of Justice, Kargbo, and the Leone Parliament, we look at the bill and we look at the definition of terrorist act. You know, the definition of terrorist act in broad. It's anybody who involved in violence against person, other person, person who involved in serious damage to property, person who endanger the life of other person, we create serious risks to your health or other things, you understand. And we see say we involved in the use of firearms, you know, we invoke anything where they cause public, we dangerous to the public or any hazardous material, you know, and we see and say, if we left that definition so, no problem. They will misuse them for muscle the opposition. So what we do straight off, we know say in 2011, they been get, you know, a meeting in Malabo, where all the African countries they been get representative, and then design a model for the entire Africa for Terrorism Act, where if any country want pass that law, then for ensure say they copy exactly the definitions then where they have their model day. We make them do now for let people know micromanage their own law for muscle opposition, or let people know let countries they not just go no more and carve their own law for make sure say they disadvantage their opponents there. So in the African model, we see say after the definition, because the definition of the African model now almost the same definition with the way they carry it in the parliament. But in the African model, after the definition of terrorist act, then give exemptions. The exemption are that they say notwithstanding the definition of terrorist act above in any other provisions of this act or any law, it shall not, they say it shall not be considered a terrorist act if the act described above is as a result of 1. Advocacy, 2. Protest, 3. Dissent, 4. Industrial actions. So meaning all the acts in the way we don't define as terrorist act, if not as a result of advocacy, not to terrorist act. If not a result of protest, not to terrorist act. If not as a result of dissent, giving an alternative voice to government, not to terrorist act. If not as a result of industrial actions, not to terrorist act. So meaning, if this exemption not be included in the bill where Parliament for pass, it means that all who are involved in advocacy now they're not protected. Who are involved in protest now they're not protected. Who are they condemn government, they oppose government, get contrary view to government, they're not protected. Who are they involved in industrial actions, they're not protected. So we highlight and say, this law on a copy the definition, they on a left the exemptions. And as Parliament, we know we will pass this law if we not get the exemptions, because we need to get safeguards so that then laws there they're not going to use them, you know, arbitrarily for against the opposition. And as God could have it, then selflessly, you know, and we see, you know, the left and the minister say we'll get back to we. Was it last week where I've been there as Parliament? I see the minister, the forward letter, where I have a copy of the letter, where the minister clearly states it, then don't accept for incorporate the exemptions. You know, so for Mika, you know, go be, you will be involved in protest, they no go call you terrorist. You will go involved in advocacy, they no go call you terrorist. You will go involved in dissent, they no go call you terrorist. You will be involved in industrial actions, they no go call you terrorist. Because all of those things are the basic and fundamental human rights where we no go able for trample upon. We no go close the space. So we the opposition, and then they will focus that they no go use the law arbitrarily and they no go disadvantage anybody. So this not surprised. Waiting make we not surprised. Now because most of waiting they na this act na a copy from the African model. If you watch the definition where they give, not just exact copy they take. Most of the things that we did na the African model, nine they na this act where they count. You see? So our concern is why we not take the definition they una omit the exemption. That was our concern. And then SSC say our concern was reasonable because what we did in parliament now for make laws where we will stand the test of time. Nobody will abuse or misuse as the case may be. You know. So again, this definition now encapsulates the entire definition for terrorist act. Yeah? If you WhatsApp message related to advocacy, related to protest, related to dissent, related to industrial actions, nobody no get right for say you not terrorist on a terrorism act. Yeah? Because you know expect government for being in governance, you not get dissenting voice against the government. No, that is not a democracy. You know, expect government for the governance, then anybody we were involved in advocacy, then call them terrorist. No, it's not done, you see. So with the opposition, we hold a moral obligation. And I feel saying fulfillment of that moral obligation, now that make me stand my ground and say, no, this thing, we for look and back. So I want to thank the leader of government business, we want to thank the legislative chairman, and similarly, we want to thank the minister. So most of the serious issues the role is then address them.
So you say most of, so yeah. Most of not tell me what all.
I say in any law within the past there will be challenges. There will be challenges. You understand? Especially when a law we get for do we the opposition, we no one let Talek say we the support terrorist act. So we get for take a position clearly for let government know and for let the world know say no, we say they are against terrorism. We not support terrorism. Yeah? So generally we not go stand against the bill in entirety. But again, if any loophole did it, where the fight against terrorism go be transformed to the fight against dissent or opposition, then we get for point them out very clearly, and that was our position.
Alright, family members, they will not agree waiting Abdul Kargbo talk. Though some of them points in the way they bring come, so I to salon people them. Most of them lost their way, Mother Bill and in team they put, the dog family. All man who say na bait. Bait. For you no bait. That's where they put one hook. Go outside, go send them for go get fish. Everybody know the way and manner how Mother Bill they pass laws them na the country. Na bait to we the people, na bait to the opposition, but the opposition, I can always say this, that they encourage Mother Bill in so many things. Because one thing about Mother Bill, whenever they want to work by the key force, make you see how you able for follow attack and capture. But you see you maybe says, or if he say this, I don't know now, or this, now me level, who are able to rample as I want time, they go ahead and do things them. This act, now how sit down talk. Some of them act here, then lawyer with them and they can't put. Now for una the opposition, not for nobody. Me baby sit down there, then go aim for all me. Say me pay there, then go aim for all now. But how might that be one pass for all we? Because they even thought in collect token and then continue how they can't talk. No. They just can't do protection. Say because they oppose me, I want it, and at the country, I want this. Now we can talk them be full talking some of them they support her. Now laugh who can laugh. So mainly they put them laws there for see how it is zip. So many people are mock them. Because you get some people at the country, just for me here, you say, I don't pass also law. You don't add for become stupid, you don't know to talk again. Even if you see the reality, it beats around the bush now. But just like what you say, a lot to talk about. We just want for make una help at the phone line, as we say earlier. But don't reason I'm saying people not we had family they not use for the do the call they as we begin then come and call until we don't. So still if you not call, okay, if you not call, you not use same time back for call.
All right, we get small challenge with the internet. Honorable Abdul Kargbo actually they go join with just now, but we get some small challenge with the internet. You know this internet problem from this morning. Then they get here and that sober one. But now we standing, we go wait for waiting we they get inside the program. We wait for see what they get inside the program. So if you just join, we not forget for like and share the program. Sorry about that. If you just join, we not forget for like and share the program, and still we call on you for you actually see how best you can able for say you buy with tickets, and for the one them way being called the last time, we appreciate you all so much. Thank you very much, and please one way brother or family member don't call and say you don't send your own business. They can watch inside the business so to get the business.
Okay, may I just lost force for that ticket sales day. But I get for say, as I say, you know, the woman don't can sell tickets. Just they sit down, then sit down. You know how much tickets sell? 20. They don't spend 1 hour, 2 hours like how they sit down, so spend 1 hour, 2 hours. Oh. It pain me. Oh. Now, I think it don't reach a time where we said they make a special day for cancer don't see.
Okay, wait. Saturday, this Saturday, na Monday there, no? Na Monday we watch. The Monday we watch.
The Monday na one. I say by Bruce and Pierre. We go still be sell ticket, but we can't sell ticket.
So somebody they call you.
Don't can sell tickets.
Go first on the line. Somebody they call.
Hello, caller. You name and who they call you from?
Yes, I dey call from Ohio.
You welcome
so
on the
this
show.
law where they don't now for just make the state one party state, because it's like our governments go and make them not talk against them. They all kind ways for let them go suffer people they may not talk. Not for condemn them, not for accuse them, not for say nothing. You know, everything is in for sacrifice. One thing will be. Make them back to map, let them not say salon at democracy, you know. But if it's all man they afraid, now more than that they bring things in for bring fear to the people, and at that time they don't give. Now the fear where the notion how salon man is afraid, and they overuse that power they have. So we need to really stand up without fear. If for them about they fully fool, that's the best they can do. But you know, it's really sad. It's really, really sad. Everything need for really sit down, not for really, but for their own party. Again for bite them tomorrow. Make them team up and stand before SLCP say, you know, they be so. Not for people. You know, now that's some new take on this one.
Thank you. God bless you, my sister.
All right, we want to apologize again. And something very much important inside the opposition. One senior executive member now the APC party, they resign tomorrow. Senior executive member now the APC party, they resign tomorrow. We just say resignation, but the question is how or it resign as waiting. It resign from the party, it resign from a position, it resign waiting it resign for. So tomorrow morning actually they resign, and pretty sure we will link our live tomorrow for see how the resignation the tally for know whether no go on the line.
Hello caller, you name and where you call you from?
Yeah, but we I do.
Thank God.
But make sure I ask honorable see how then they feel when they pass them bad or they are not in front of them face. Waiting then they for as a opposition, waiting then they for. Or then take and say this bill whether they are the pass so and not go to them. But we not get what we get for say. When we don't pray. Natural uprising for take place yonder. Then just said they begin a fet themselves inside the NMA party then. So me, while we ask the honorable, how then they feel? Waiting at the young stance. That don't know. Make a give that option then.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you. No. Hello, caller. You name and side you call me from.
Hello.
You welcome on the show.
Oh? Yeah. But yeah, Abdul Kargbo no dey come. I want see am from where he come. Assure we say when they not go able to pull the Auditor General, he not come at this program again.
If they don't come.
Now you want come for come.
If they don't come.
Who's them?
If they don't come once after that day.
But that's when I not tell me, but we get a question them for ask that man.
If not, so be you know watch that day. You know watch. You know be watch.
If now wait man, you don't can promise people and something like that one they don't turn the other way. Like he don't resign. But then that $30,000 way Mother Biogi, I tell you about them. He not tell you about them. You see, then guy they all work with Mother Biogi.
We talk about them as well.
So tell Mother Biogi don't give them money back on this one. I swear to God, me I know they deny that one day. I not trust them. Fine politician when me don't believe. I don't come about power so. They don't come about power. They're all not the same boat. They don't deceive with people no more. Abdul Kargbo lets me down. Don't think he can talk big bomber English. Talk all kind. Talk for full with people. Don't they're not saying for them this bill. Let them wait. Mother Biogi deal with them back. They are the parade as presidential candidates. Let them wait. Then 2-1 and then preempt. When I not preempt, and the trapata, we then go mess up the trapata. Now they want to be president. Let God help we country. But then deceitful. Then they work with Mother Bio. Don't always pretend behind them. Now uprising no more get for helping other country day by God in power. And that's my own.
Thank you. God bless you, my brother. Hello, caller. You name and who you call me from? You're welcome on the show.
Yes, sir, Papa. How now they do?
Thank God.
I get few words there while they talk. I know they go before. And the issue now alone, now issue open to say, we don't tire. Uprising now, not to uprising, no, we don't tire. People then don't tire. Then don't kill people. They will stand up for democracy. We protest them. We don't kill them. No justice, no day. Let them left Mother Bio in government alone. Let them left farm. Now, this is not my opinion more. My opinion on it. Let Mother Bio go ahead and rule. Hey, I swear to God, you no go die panda power day. You go must left farm. And secondly, now one grand person in me, I want address where na Adebayo anytime where Canada that Mr. the Canada like Adebayo say where Mother Bio was himself, he did as president, he go be the rebel for him. Adebayo, you don't turn to rebel for you. Me like I don't follow Adebayo no long time. Adebayo now one of the man that they will be to say justice get for let wait. You say when Mother Bio one person himself, you go be the rebel. This Adebayo yeah. Then they no more now overseer they know they also there for spend money no more for people
right. Thank you, caller. God bless you. Discuss Adebayo. Thank you.
I don't come back.
I don't come back, bro. I don't
Abu
come back.
Zamra.
Una Kargbo for the good job.
You're welcome, sir.
Yeah. First of all, for in concern of the problem, then we're gonna saloni, but who knows who? And when they try our best. One thing I realize say the dog government them really. This morning, me and Pierre Ayeri and maybe they talk, maybe they make the talk of the ports where they want to make na Banana Island. So, yeah, I tell and say, me, you, and him will get for take the contract for build the bridge. Not forget say by Bure, now get the sharpest cutlass for clear the forest, and Sengeper now sabi control the boat. So they take that contract there as far as the government go loan with some money, they'll build the bridge. From Banana Island to Kent. Then secondly, in regards of the passport where they put that babu, right now once he take a pair, he grab the waka like them babu, when we caretaker, now he make them put the babu na the passport. You don't understand? You get me, eh? So now the caretaker now they put on the passport too. So now the word this over. Una for be careful. Because don't come up and dog, we don't go to Babu now. Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir.
Nakabo. Yeah. Thank you very much. Good night.
All right. We'll go and pick another call. Hello, caller. Your name and where you call it from?
Good evening, Mr. Jungle. I call from the jungle.
All right, go ahead, get the platform.
A question I want to ask. How say about the listing we right now? This guy don't in a popular. He don't talk at the one old world here. He don't talk say. He don't poil because insenable fix saloon. He don't poil saloon down. You understand anything don't poil una no need for manager. Mother don't talk say enable fix saloon. Why did they encourage this man and don't talk say enable fix saloon, but in the fix saloon in the bad way, not able fix in the good way? Then the opposition still it's not that they encourage this man to fix 10 things there. If in the good way, let we support it. But if in the bad way, now let them talk. Tell and the plain say, fellow, you don't talk, so you're not going to fix it due to democratic issues. Then these laws they will not need them again. The only time we will get for you, no able pulling a power, then a power till time come out. But the way that they encourage this man, I'm afraid for let me another third time that I can't video. Okay. So me na the thing that day because the man say maybe fix the country, he still put laws and own a bad laws and people and then still encourage them. So my new message down there.
All right. Thank you very much. Okay, we did all the call at this point, and then we did go straight to we guest inside the show. We did do one short one, no more quick one, and then we see waiting the inside for we. All right, Honorable Abdul Kargbo, the opposition leader in the parliament, they will be inside the show now. Good evening and welcome to the program.
Well, good evening, Riyadh, and thank you for waiting on our hosting today. I appreciate the opportunity.
And thank you for joining me, even when the internet give wala and then you're so much busy and all, but thank you. And
yeah, so I missed a lot of questions because of the internet.
Okay, so we will still come to Dande again. So let's go straight. Let me ask you one question. The question is, this law, we then don't, well, let's first of all understand, this thing, this anti-terrorism, thing don't come to law now. It don't finally pass time. It don't turn law in the country.
Yes, we pass anti-terrorism parliament.
Okay, so tell me about this briefly. Waiting at the thing because a lot of people get fear.
Yeah, what thing can happen mostly? You get when they rate you internationally. Mm-hmm. Then they look at the laws the way you don't pass, the legislations the way you don't domesticate. Then they rate you democratic credentials by that. Mm-hmm. You find out say Salon government mean they make a lot of noise about the 30% quota where they pass in parliament, the death penalty where they pull, and the death penalty, the 30%, and also the repeal where they repeal the seditious libel law, all of them things. Then this government they use them for get good international accreditation for please people outside as if they are a good government. So also, additionally, this anti-counter-terrorist bill thinks them way if any government domesticates them, the international community, they look at that government say, hey, this government, yes, then they fight terrorism. This government, they do this. This government, they do this. Then they make strategic effort for make sure, say, they be democratic. Which, of course, where you cannot alone the practices, the way we then get internally, most of them not democratic. But interestingly, then go with this bill because as per the AU, now that each African country we want to domesticate this bill, then get a model where they do. Then get a model where they do. And I mean, don't talk now about the model just now the interview way in a play, na Malabo. And this model where they do, now that for let they not allow every country for create their own anti-terrorist act and do how they want them. So they already create an anti-terrorist act where then they put, now more they go insert the penalty, then I they insert the country. They already don't create the act, everything they, the definitions, the everything they na this act. Na Malabo then do am. So any African country we want domesticate that bill, they not for go outside, waiting na the African model. So waiting then do the minister now that he come with the bill in there an apartment. Then the definition we did for terrorist act, now the same definition then at the African model. But waiting we notice after the learn, because we say freedom and we.
And when they talk about the minister, whose minister would they talk about?
The AG, the Attorney General and Minister of Justice. Yes, so we then learn, we say go watch them properly. Then when we watch this act with the lay and we compare it with the African model, we notice one big thing there. And waiting at the big thing we notice, after the definition of terrorist act na the African model, then give exceptions. And the exceptions they are now that if anything where them don't define already as terrorist act, you do them during advocacy, you do them during dissent, you do them during industrial actions, or you do them during protest, not to terrorist act. But that very exception, they not been there. Now the bill where they carry it in the parliament, they omit them. So now we as opposition say no. Una no go na the African model, una copy all the definitions, they una copy everything they una omit the exceptions. We say without these exceptions, it will be very difficult for law to be a party to passing this law in parliament. So at the end of the day, what we do, we get small arguments there, we get sub arguments. So we put first the bill in a corner. So it takes some time. The Attorney General and Minister of Justice write, the legislative chairman of parliament copy me. He said, then don't agree for accept the exceptions now the law. And the exceptions then very clear. One, if you do all the definitions the way they define. If you do and during the course of advocacy, during the course of protest, during the course of dissent, or during the course of industrial actions, not to terrorist act. So meaning, this act no go stop person not for protest. This act no go stop person not for involved in advocacy. This act no go stop anybody not forget a dissenting voice from government in own voice. This act no go stop anybody for involved in industrial actions.
Okay,
so when the right say yes, then.
So quick one. This, for example, and issue come up now we get for do with the government, you know, and then we grab and say, okay, we want for no, yeah, the audit service report say the president in office forged receipts, and then we say we want for no, we demand for get answer. Where the government go see say that one day we try for undermine, you know, the progress of the government or the country. That kind of action and the way we did take, for example, demanding, you know, for accountability, demand for transparency, whose category way fall? For example, this kind of thing would do so.
Now advocacy. Now under advocacy. And basically these are civil liberties. These na rights of citizens. Every citizen get the right for advocate. Every citizen get the right for protest. Every citizen get the right for get a dissenting voice. Every citizen get the right for involved in industrial actions. These na basic fundamental human rights them we nobody know for trample upon. So you not go demand say you want say receipts, then go say you not terrorist. And then will focus. Because if we been left the definition so open one, it's like them for misuse them against the opposition. And we as opposition, we also no one put a face to the international community as if we condone terrorism, as if we hate terrorism. So now that make we not go against the bill entirely. Now that make we not go against the bill entirely. You know, say President may not refer to the opposition as a terrorist group. So we all the obligation for sure say the opposition self they against terrorism. The opposition self no welcome terrorism. But in as much as the opposition they against terrorism, the opposition they fight against terrorism, the opposition also for be careful when they make law, for ensure say then law then they not tangle the opposition at the end of the day. Because we don't see plenty things then as a lot. So we are too careful for ensure say the exceptions then they be included. And as una listen to the interview, we ensure say today they include all the exceptions then they where they omit from the African model for make sure say we pass it now into law. And people and they say waiting the opposition they do na parliament, waiting the opposition they do na again. Let her go over this. In fact, we own situation na salon in terms of we number na parliament. A better small than the situation na Ghana. As at the talk, no parliament no dey na this world. Where they not get majority, they not get minority. No parliament not in this world. In fact, Ghana in the last parliament, now have been the only parliament where the opposition and the governing bench get the same number of MPs. When have been 27, then they get one independent way later join government. You see? So the mere fact say in any parliament you get majority, you get minority. Parliament now vote. The majority go always win the vote. You go now the UK Parliament, you go now the US Parliament, Congress, you go every side. Now this they happen there. Usai majority day, usai minority day. Majority go always win the vote, but minority go get them say, and minority go use them say for remember say this now we position, this now the thing we do, this now the thing we say. Currently as I speak in the Ghana Parliament, the ruling government, the ruling party get over 2/3 majority. So you go ask again, say, waiting the opposition they do this. Why make them forgo na parliament? They know they go for go win the vote. They know they go for go win everything. But then they go for go get them say monitor government and all government accountable. Outside and suspect say something go wrong. Because if you're not there in a parliament, you know they know waiting they happen. You know they know the appropriation the way government they do, the money the way government they give MDAs, how then they use their money, then they all thing because all of them people then they able get documents them where they show say now so then they spend their money, now this they use, now this happen, now this happen. You see? So most times we they use them thing and they for all this government very accountable for the actions there.
Back to this Terrorism Act, we don't come to law so now, so a lot of people they say this government it's difficult for we trust them when it comes to law. They can don't talk this today, tomorrow the court always then at the side, then get different way how then they do them. So how una go do for make sure say they don't misuse or they don't abuse this particular law? Because if they begin misabuse them, they go turn pa una and they go turn pa the few voices them we don't left with the people and they listen to for then get the information them. How best una go make sure say they no go? Because except if I miss this, African Express analyze say, the law, for example, if the government feels say waiting we they do in order to they not like them, then consider for be Terrorism Act. Yeah, and they're not able to get then they go after we fumble them. This not true?
Well, interestingly, now that we carefully make the exceptions. Without the exceptions, then that law for them be very, very, very bad. You see? Because no sooner you give a dissenting view, to government in your view, then they take and say you na terrorism act, you na terrorist. No sooner you advocate, you involve in advocacy where they disturb government, they take and say na terrorism. So waiting we do now, we ensure say the exceptions where them put now the African model for safeguard, for as a safeguard. Now we say put now we own naya. So person no go sit down, they condemn government, they oppose government, they criticize government, then go say you na terrorist. No, it fall under advocacy, it fall under dissent, it fall under protest. So person no go even protest if then say you na terrorist. No. Provisions then they with them. In fact, the exceptions then they applicable na any African country we want domesticate this very bill. You see? So now we own responsibility for monitor. But we all know what's going to happen during this period of time. We all know what's in this government out and all these 7 years. We all don't suffer from this government. Me say why they talk so I sleep in a cell with common criminal. under this government, under the watch of this government. So our level people know say this battle we all day in together. If we get for make any change, we get for get any victory, we all get for do one concertedly. But we not go say no law avoid government, law just left the normal, let them do it in the one do. We not get no idea of waiting the gun, we not get no input because we number small in the parliament. Now I make a say in every parliament all over the world, you get majority, you get minority. Minority not go say well lack come out because every bill we then carry them go vote against me and not get the number. Una self still get responsibility. Another responsibility we say they try for uphold. You know, some things and the way they happen now, where people then feel say, hey, well, this, they don't do and so, this na this, na that. Me believe say time and purpose therefore synchronize. Nothing on the way they happen under the blue moon, we go for nothing. We will say, no, this not for nothing, this not for this not for that. So as opposition, we say we role for play. You know, and that role they basically now we say they play for make sure say they not just do any law way at the end of the day. Now we force the law go bet because now we did at the center for opposed government. We the right at the heart of parliament. Who say everybody they sit down, now they condemn them, now they will criticize the bad things the way that they do, now they will hold them accountable for what they do. So if we do any law at the end of the day, we say go fall foul. And we say go be victimized by that law day. Okay. And that make we they watch them keenly.
Okay, so let's look again. You know, if we can take a flashback or a case study, the Public Order Act, the seditious libel, you know, as a case study. That law they been there say, for example, if me don't talk something way na slander something, and then or I put on a paper, the one way then see the sell them, it don't commit crime. The one way then see the read them, it don't commit crime. The one way they print them, it don't commit crime. Now let me come to this law. Since in this law, they say certain things them like academic work, where I go write my book. For example, I say the first lady syndrome, becoming first lady or something like that one day, where basically they talk about the life, they talk about the attitude of the first lady. And then the first lady say, oh, these are not like that one day, how it's like under this law. Because, and if we the broadcast so now, waiting with the talk here, let me say we commit crime, but somebody they listen to them and then he meet up, say law enforcement officers they meet up them and they listen to that same kind of message there. Now crime that person they don't commit.
Again, now we come again to the original crime. The original crime they under the definition of terrorist act.
Okay.
But we don't say now or in the bill now where we don't pass now that waiting the person talk. If na advocacy, if na true advocacy. A talker, not a crime. If not dissent, you condemn government, you go against government, you oppose government, you talk things that are against government, not a crime. If not protest, you say at the protest against this government, this that under this law, not a crime. If not industrial actions, like what happens so now, not a crime. So basically, even if you forwarder, you listener, you do all of them things, then they. If it's not a crime for the original person we committer, similarly not a crime for you way forwarder or you way the way.
Who that they determine whether this thing for be crime or not? Because now at some point we be the read and say the ministers get power for do this and do that also.
No, now make we this very definition it was very crucial. It is at the center of this law because now the law na English show within a crime. A job feel like, you know, you sit down, you they condemn government. Government say, Lord, do this. You get a dissenting voice, a dissenting view against what government say. You get other view, you condemn government, you do this, you do that. If they go all you under this terrorist act, it is very clear they abuse the law. Because it fall under dissent, not a crime. Not a crime. If you sit down, you say, go protest. Not a crime.
So how then we able to monitor the excessive powers of the government for use things them way they no say not a crime, but because they don't determine say na crime again for be. Who does to regulate them? Who does to make sure say they watch them say no, this thing una they abuse them. Una go get power for come back to them and say no, this thing not so is supposed to be. when not through the speaker, whosoever una for sermon, minister, head of parastatal, again for be through the minister. You fit through the speaker. You think say una go able, the parliament generally go able for regulate the government for letting over use or abuse this thing?
Again, this go again back to the judiciary. Now the judiciary now then they implement the law, not to government. Now the judiciary. And under normal democratic dispensation, the judiciary is supposed to be independent. Not a person for remote control the judiciary. Not a person for tell the judiciary say, this thing we send PSA, so it not fall under advocacy. This thing not fall under dissent. This thing not fall under industrial action. Put her under this. Call and tell, no. The judiciary for be independent. And when you go through the TRC report, it's very instructing and clear that the rebel war was as a result of judicial, judicial partiality. You see? So the judiciary itself, therefore, note say they are not controlled by executive, they are not controlled by government, they are an independent arm, and then for exercise, they don't work with fear and with their conscience. Because for let we get political stability, now one of the things then and the way the judiciary get for hold to the heart.
Taking into consideration the kind of role where the judiciary they play, because you come out and call government, even if case been only done for 10 years, then go wake them back because you call out government. You think say this judiciary go ready for be independent on this law, for make sure say they not then safe not abuse them in favor of the executive arms?
Again, this is not a wake-up call to all we people around the world and all Sierra Leoneans that we in a salon. We not go able to get a correct system if we not vote a correct government. We not go able to get a correct system if you not get people that we correct also na the executive arm. This is not part of the problems that we will face as a nation. That people all over we say the judiciary sometimes they be the influenced by the executive. Enough for happen under a democratic dispensation and not supposed for happen. So this now one of the reasons that may make Sierra Leone and then for look say well in the next election, let we get a better system and let we get a better government. We go ensure say waiting not for happen, no go ever happen in our nation.
All right, you still watch. We are on YouTube and on Facebook. Of course, you get Honorable Abdul Kargbo with inside the program. They talk about the anti-terrorism law. We don't come to reality right now. Anyway, I think we don't address most of the things. Them. It's about time for we again. I don't want to keep you too long. Let's just take 5 calls because we don't begin take. As part of the tradition, no book. Let's just take 5 calls.
Yes, and before the call, somebody call. I say I get regardless of the internet.
Okay, go ahead, please.
Somebody call and talk about Lara issue. Say women don't assure them, and at the end of the day, we see MPs them vote against Lara. Of course, I want to assure the person say that very vote they not to think where the party treats kindly. We in the leadership of the opposition at parliament write letter to the party, and we tell the party for investigate the voting and the party for take stringent actions. So as I talk, the investigation they on. Party don't form a committee, a pre-investigation committee, where they invite members of parliament them for go listen to them on views, waiting happen, waiting not happen. The party they dig into them. And interestingly, the member of parliament will come now and alleged say we in the leadership then give we almost $30,000 for go vote before the party, before the executive of the party, before all members of parliament. He clearly said no, he just talk down there because of format, he not get evidence, he apologized to we publicly. But we tell the party, say that is not enough. Let the party conclude the investigation because then they also get for do with integrity, they get for do with character as well. So the party not treat and lightly, the party they investigate Lara in voting and the party very serious about it. Recently, they invite all members of parliament in our party office for go get a general meeting with we and get interviews with we. And as I talk so now, then they invite members of parliament, they one for go face the committee. Me say they don't invite me. I they go face the committee and I they go talk to the committee. So let Sierra Leoneans they not feel saying something where the party just throw with the back of the hand. The party they investigate them and the party they get to the bottom of them for no waiting at the root cause, so that when we come to important legislation like these constitutional amendments where we the campus, so based on the recommendations of the tripartite committee, nobody no go against the wish of the party, now then voting then they.
Two questions I'm going to ask you again quickly since you don't talk about this. One, the integrity, credibility, nothing where people in the question right now say, oh, we will get Abdul Kargbo, but you don't let me down before you come inside. That not the call we get. You don't let me down, so they're all not the same thing. What you got to say with that?
Well, interestingly, sometimes then they, yes, you they please people them. You they do something for please people them. But your strongest weapon are your conscience. Your conscience now is your strongest weapon. If you're not able to satisfy your conscience, then you're not a mortal man. If your conscience tell you say you're right, I like everybody feel say you're wrong. Just be consoled by your conscience. But I like everybody feel say you're right. If your conscience tell you say wait till you do so, you're wrong. You know, you for make sure say you apologize, you go back and retract what you mean don't do. So me, na a man will be moved highly by my conscience. Highly by my conscience. The day where we get that voting day na parliament, I invite members of parliament then to a meeting right now in my office. I talk to them, what are they run me high, based on waiting to happen at parliament. Under we watch them put 10 members of parliament. Under we watch police then go them beat opposition MPs there, then pull them at parliament. Under we watch, we see even the minority, they win votes. Under we watch. We don't see all lengths in the. And if we be party for accept to any bad way they happen, it means say, if we say something get the same opportunity, would have done the same thing. So these are some of the words that we are talk to members of parliament them before the voting. But like I say, it is under investigation. And the party will concluding the investigation in the shortest possible time.
The main reason why you come here today now for talk about this terrorism act. So the question for you before we go to the call line again, you think say una don't pass good law for the people of Salone?
Well, interestingly, me always they say laws then get them challenges. But we as opposition back, we for be careful let they not couch we as terrorists. You agree with me, say, president don't also say we are terrorists. And any attempt we make as opposition for refuse any instruments where they fight against terrorism, they go a long way for create an impression about the public and international partners about the opposition. We know they are against the fight against terrorists. We know they are against the fight against terrorists. But any loophole where they into any law where they go capitalize tomorrow for fight the opposition, we no go support that law then. And we go ensure say the right thing happen. Like how we ensure say the exceptions they happen in this very law we then pass.
Now so una been get confidence in the cyber law, say a cyber bully, cyber stalking. Now we see all kinds cyber they come, and when they see other, the people where they report now, senior citizen report this person, cyber stalking against the president, cyber bullying against this person, cyber this. So then it's like cyber everywhere now. Then they use them for make sure say then keep people them quiet, because then fear now say anything we person talk now, somebody could just say an iPhone use na cyber. Yeah. So with that kind thing there as a cyber, let we use that as a case story. I still ask the question.
Again, waiting me can say we hold na parliament now for make sure say we advocate and we vote. We not get the number for win votes. But one thing we every government for know, that law where you make today, you feel say now for your opposition, tomorrow I get for you. Because no government not the way they stay in power forever. You get for come out in power. And the law where you don't make tomorrow, then get for use them back against you. So to me, like how they say, law, you get forget the good side, you get forget the bad side. In as much as you protect citizens, you protect other people them back as well, let everybody get in your rights. Let your rights not make example on me your rights. Like for example, like when you see Doyanda so as Sembe Pierre, then tomorrow I take phone, I begin to say, that Sembe Pierre they own na so. Na thief mano, they don't thief this, they don't run away this, na pass away tomorrow, it this, that, it affect you. Law assumes say people and the way they do business with you, where then they oversee, where then trust you. because of waiting the hear at the talk against you. You understand it? Then say, no, this man, because they don't say native man, I know they deal with her. You give also a typical example on we own case. One MP jogo she don't know we are. Hey, that man then they na criminal, they don't give them 30,000, they don't this, they affect the integrity of the person. So when then you they look at law, you they look at the one side, you they look also at the other side. Let person no can take the freedom within the law for trample on your own personal rights. You understand? Imagine somebody they sell fufu na junction when they use for feeding family. Then somebody take phone and video and say this fufu are so, oh na they see so, then they put this day, then they put poison there, or then they put something the way they want belly person. Then it make all man avoid the fufu. Nobody know they go eat the fufu, and that person they know able feeding family. You see, so when you they make law as a lawmaker, you they look the good, you they look the bad. Though yes, we agree say sometimes they can abuse the law. You know, excessive power can take place, but the excessive power then they also not for make we where they make the law not protect people their own personal rights.
Okay, David, we little bit no more. Let's just take 5 calls as I say for the sake of tradition. We go straight and start with this one. Welcome to the show, caller. Your name inside the call from. Please get the platform.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening. Go ahead.
Is that anybody, even with the time will be small. Picking the day, we in no say you don't get law exactly the uncle they do so. Yeah? Exactly uncle they do. Now if they put bad laws in, if any regime change it will take place. They say this person has also they do, and if they're not going to say now when then laws they are, when they pass on a parliament, the next person they can't take rule with. But me, I got problem with the positions there. See, certain children they this is what I do so in case the regime change. Which one I get for talk on this tomorrow? And I for the ask for let them they make bad laws there. Then see then they say they need then get questions for ask. I mean, now they make now I'm check yeah, but really disappointed. Both of them, both the ruling party and the oppositions, were all disappointed at them. Thank you very much. God bless you now.
Nice. All right, so they go and take 4 more calls. Quick one. Let us see. Welcome to the show, caller. Your name inside the call from. Hello. Okay, I drop this one and see how best. Okay, this one don't fasten. I don't know. They call in the fasten. Oh yeah. Okay. All right, let me see. Pakol, you don't on suspension.
Yeah,
then there's the way the woman
yes,
then they are.
I
Then
salute
call
you,
you
brother.
past.
Let
No,
God
not
bless
salute
you,
me.
boss.
Then call you past
You know,
almost 10. You refuse for car. Now you not the first person we can call, but you refuse for car answer to the call of the woman then. And the woman then say for suspend you for that.
Who's woman then?
Pakol. You know the miss program. You want to say miss Saturday program. Pakol, we wait for your ticket money. The tickets for the dinner, we wait for her. Go ahead.
Come on, talk.
All right, go ahead. We wait for your ticket
Saturday.
money. Go ahead.
Briefly, I accommodate back.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, man. Let God bless you. I listen to honorable they talking. I don't at least see how this new law they go. Man, we all know say we judiciary no independent. They try to scratch me over, we first line of with judiciary, when are the police officers then? How they get for to interpret this law? Because we get for see situation wherein they get for to see a lot of advantage from people then. And also, by the time that they get with some man at the police station for go charge them with exactly the crime where they commit. Bokuma don't go through a lot, so man for lost money. So this law for affect lots and lots of people, in the name of advantage. So the interpretation of the law at the first line of the judiciary and be concerned here. So this thing, Parliament, honorable, I get role for play for at least defend and help the people of Sierra Leone, because the people of Sierra Leone right now, the mercy is in at the hand of power. Now what I say. Let God help you, let God bless your country. I will reach out to Ronaldo talk, man.
Thank you.
I saw you missed that program.
No Allah. Thank you. Okay, we go on the line again and take another call. T-call quickly. Welcome to the show, caller. You name and where you call from?
Basti from Belgium, Shungibe.
Welcome. You get the platform, sir.
Hey, man, this you guessed. I will let you answer this question for me.
Go
Why,
ahead.
up to this time, then they the parliament, waited and they do the, with all the talk the way they talk, why then in a parliament, then they work on things that with Mother Bill? Why they not they move the people out for letting kick Mother Bill? Waited and they do they. Okay.
All right. Thank you very much. I think if you don't try to address that particular question, but it will still go to for the sake of the question they ask. Welcome to the show, caller. Your name and where you call from, please.
Hello, I'm Amadou the call from Western Australia.
You get the platform. Go ahead.
The question for Honorable Abdul Kargbo, quickly, please. Who's part of the APC constitution or a Salon constitution with regards to lateral affairs? Yes, we talk say therefore investigate people and we vote, or whose democratic credence then they will give a political party the right for investigate people and we vote, because voting system na somebody in democratic rights. Usa ego put them or Usa no put them.
77K inside with Salon constitution say you know for vote against. You get me, caller?
Yeah.
77K inside with Salon constitution say as a member of parliament you don't get the right for vote against the ideology of your party.
So, but what's the punishment to the 77K give?
All right, it big so much that if it so desire the chairman of the party, if they wish, if they feel, they can write to the speaker for let they ask for you removal. That's now waiting 77K say. But maybe get other interpretation where honorable will give you. That now waiting Mr. Big go answer to that later.
So, whose mechanism go then now where the party go use for no saying that this particular person and vote against them?
Investigation and that honorable say, then they investigate now. Investigation and can come out to several things.
Whose mechanism when they get for using that investigation there?
I go answer to that question. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. We take the last call inside the show. Welcome to the show, Abdul. Right to the speak.
Hello?
Go ahead, get the platform, Abdul.
Yeah, thank you. Mr. Kargbo, the cybersecurity law, the implementation therefore be one-sided. You don't need to ask me. Waiting una don't put in place because this therefore go against una, it therefore go against the people in the Freetown and the other one in the north. Una don't put anything in place to make sure say the government not use them against them people, yeah? Una be help pass this cybersecurity law. You know, it affects, it affects our aunts. Whose role una play in the case of our aunts with all the time where he spend in prison? Because now you're a voice. Thank you.
All right, let's just take this as a bonus. Welcome to the show, caller. You name inside the call from bonus call.
Yeah, Pierre, good evening. This is Jibila from New Jersey.
You get the platform, go ahead quickly.
One thing I want to say is somebody get a phone and you want pass information. The man gets evidence because you know we'll just go tell somebody left in fufu pin fly the goodie, then somebody record and say, hey, fly the car so and I not come by. Then they see the evidence. I want to know if even a cyber crime land, the way somebody get all the evidence. The person get the evidence, so they show the video, so they talk about this person.
Okay.
That person in a crime you don't commit.
No, not a crime down there. As long as you get evidence, not a crime.
Okay,
go
ahead.
The
honorable ambassador, no point camera. Say, now look the ambassador. And go only back for cyber crime.
No,
all right, thank you very much. All right.
Now that make any crime where person commits, they not just they go hold you, then go give you penalty for that crime day. Then they try you. Under the trial, now they talk under an ideal system, under an ideal situation, then they try you. And at the trial, during the course of the trial, now they then go ask you now for your evidence for let prove what you say, whether not true or not just not just the person you just want blackmail or not just the person you want attack. So if you get evidence for sure, say yes, this fufu this person they sell, it they put poison there. You get video evidence for sure, say yes, they put poison there. then I don't feel say them for all you under an ideal, democratic, and an independent judicial system. They're not for all you. You understand? Then somebody talk about the first users of the law when are the police. Say the police then go misuse this law, even with the exceptions the world don't give. Now that make, if you watch, the police not get better term for handle anybody who commits crime. You know, if na minor crime, at least 3 days. If we don't charge and to court. You know, if na major crime, at least 10 days. If we don't charge and to court. You see? And just like what we say, the law is written in black and white. The exceptions, they're written in black and white. I know waiting at the fears where people then they express. Because we don't do na Salonia, we person not they even commit crime, so they go arrest you back. Me na one person we gonna sell for crime safe one not commit. In fact, interestingly, when they arrest me, then can me go na the cell. Then can me go na the police station. The policeman we been did he asked the Huawei car with me. He say, whose crime this man commit? He say, if una not show me, I not the lock him and he put on a cell. He say, except una show me the crime. Then take over 30 minutes for fake crime for me. Crime not been there. Then go cow this, then cow this, then cow this, then cow. We all know the challenges the world will face, you know, under the judiciary, under police, under this. We all know the challenges the world will face, you know, under normal circumstances. But like what we say, under an ideal situation, nobody no go fall foul of the law, if not through advocacy, if not through dissent, if not through protest, or if not through industrial actions. You do what you do. Then they not a crime, you see. And somebody asks a question where Damima will ask I think the question that escaped me small because I'm not in the right.
I mean the punishment for all that votes for
Yes. Well, one thing we get what we call anti-party activity. Una remember say no sooner they lay the audit service reports in parliament, the tribunal reports in parliament, we get a press conference or call. In that press conference, we make the party position very clear. And even before we vote in parliament, I've been taking time for read the party position back before the whole parliament. You see? So if you don't hear your party in position, you don't know, we all know say everybody now you right for vote. But if you don't hear your party in position, then you go against your party in position. That's an anti-party activity. And let me tell you, why make them put 1K? Now, because there were points in time in a parliament where people where they don't be member of parliament and for go make money no more in a parliament. How then they do? Where voting day, now money then they shape for let person go. So people like in common at them party where then go vote who say money day. So for stop that day and for make sure say then curtail the number of cross carpeting, then carry 1K. For give the party right over the member of parliament. For say no, waiting the party send you for now for do you not for go against the party. Yeah. So in as much as you get right to your personal vote, the constitution of the party restricts you for curtail your actions to the dictates of the party. So if you go against the party in any event or any attempt, then you don't do anti-party activities. Then the party is supposed to. Then you ask how the party go know. I should say now that make the party they investigate. And the committee comprises of experienced people them. Where we go before them, the questions the way then they ask, you know, and the things the way then they ask to the extent that the member of parliament can publicly say, no, them man they are not life for them. I'm sorry. Do you want to forgive me? Na life. So the committee they do due diligence and for make sure say this thing no happen again. Because Lara in case now one, most importantly, they can go into constitutional amendment based on the recommendation of the tripartite committee. You know, some clauses then they in the constitution way for be amended. You know, some clauses then they in elections law way for be amended. And you know, say for touch the constitution, now you need 2 thoughs. And under normal circumstances, SLPP will not have 2 thoughts, even with the entire parliament chief them, with the 2 members of parliament that will defect from we, they no get 2 thoughts. So they need other 2 members of parliament from the opposition. So now that make the party one nail list so that history no go ever repeat itself again na this parliament for make members there of the opposition go against their own party in dictate.
Okay, so one last thing before we go: the issue of the Umaru Sharif, the alleged drug baron within inside the country. You know, whose role we wanna get as members of parliament and generally not only the opposition for make sure say we actually clean the image, because right now this back and forth day between Salon government and the Netherlands government.
Again, it comes to willingness. Like I say, if we get the political will for clean the image of the country, we all go be united. But you see, what happen with the journalists, we try to cover the story. You see what happen with them, without. You understand? And we see all within the gone. As opposition, even if there is not the will for let we all come together for make sure say we curb this very, very, very dent to our own country, we opposition, nobody no go stop we follow no play we role. So follow play we role, now that make we been get we press conference, we state we position back very clear, and we call out the government for save the image of the one and only country, the land that we love, for ensure say we vindicate ourselves from any accusation involving drugs. First of all, now we then go all the ambassador, also na Guinea. They're all the vehicle belonging to the embassy. That are the worst disgrace we don't ever meet Salon. I believe say from the existence of Sierra Leone, this from independence, this is not the worst mistake, not the worst disgrace we don't happen to we as a nation. For let them go take drugs na embassy, official embassy vehicle, with all documents them we get for pass. It means say they're not going to trust we motorcar there again. It means say they're not going to trust we officials there again. Recently, I go Lagos. The man look me passport where I get. But interestingly, the Lagos where I go, I not travel with me diplomatic passport. I travel with me ordinary passport. He look the passport where I get, and I say from which country. Now I say it's on the passport. Now I read and I say, okay, Sierra Leone. He say we need further verification if this passport belongs to you. If this then one can go now our room. Now I say for it, I say no, they go there. I say me and the one that we come all long pass, waiting for Apple with me, my own passport, and me own. I say no, they go there. So then snap they alala read the passport, this that I give me. He say you can go. So these are some of the embarrassment that we will face as a country where we get this kind of reputational damage. So nobody know for politicize this stuff. Nobody know for take and say na APC, SLPP. This now for save we own one and only country we na Salon. For save the image of Sierra Leoneans the way they all over the world. For save the image of Sierra Leoneans the way they travel from one country to other country. We know say we brothers the way they in other parts of the world. Then colleagues then go they laugh them. Say, Ebo, una embassy mutuka and this then. So government get for do something, get for take some actions. We're very serious. From where they carry the ambassador, we not hearing nothing, we not see nothing, then just want kill the case like this. When a big reputational damage.
So what do you think about the strategy within the use for kill the case? Say the ambassador, we don't sack him. Investigation they go on. We not get any update again. Say the chief immigration officer, we then see in a club in a video, we then come and say they the minister, for example, of information say no go talk about anything and they because they no go then any platform inside and they slander anybody in good name. Then another video come out of this same man with the chief immigration officer, former, and the drug and law enforcement boss, who said then they celebrate together in a party. Now they don't sack the former immigration officer for let your case as well die. What do you think about that strategy? Okay, low sack him, you come on at the scene, and then they go forget about this thing.
Well, firstly, before you get position, you're not ordinary Sierra Leonean. Yeah? The mere fact say you're not Sierra Leonean, you crime the way they commit, whether you get position or you not get position, you will be treated as if you're not Sierra Leonean. So they say because well if not that anybody will get position go able fall foul of the law in a secret cow that we do anything we want to do tomorrow then go say no law just sack no more that we left her. It should not stop like that. If you know to that other people in back way get same position go capitalize on them and then go do the worst things. So to me after you don't relieve them of in duty you for make sure say you bring and can to book let the law try them. because this, how we treat this ambassador also, therefore go a long way for convince other governments as if na collaboration or the government vex for wetin happen or the government no get idea about wetin happen. It depends on the response of the government. If government treats her lackadaisically, government just relax and treat her carelessly, then we assume say, oh, where you see this ambassador go, they're not doing nothing. Then just embrace and then just keep quiet and just, oh, this, then self no, or government no, or this, that no. But the actions, it just feel like way you get your own picking, then that picking they can cost me bad cause, or that picking they attack me or do something bad to me. I go report them to you. Why I go report them to you? You just say, well, come on, the kaya. You understand, eh? Then you can't provide the picking with other opportunity, then you keep quiet. And if you say, no, this cost me, now in papa don't say them for like can cost me. You see? But way I tell you, the way they react to the picking, I they know say totally you do against waiting the picking do. So now the same implication. So for better clean the image of we nation, government has to be very, 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 very strong in dealing with the ambassador and dealing with the people that were involved in the scandal in Guinea, and government therefore take stringent action for ensure say no government official under any other circumstances no go repeat.
Okay, so but una get role for play, checks and balance, for example. Una get, you get me, honorable?
Yes, I get you.
Checks and balance. When I get a role for play, when I get the right for summon, any government official, when I get the right for summon, even the president for like an answer to question. So what did happen right now?
Interestingly, we stand in order is different from standing orders of other parliaments. Like South African parliament, they can invite presidents for go face parliament and answer questions. But in we own standing order, we no get right for invite presidents in our parliament. But we can invite any minister, any heads of parastatal, any head of MD, we can invite them and question them. But like I tell you, it has to do with a combined political will. Political will not be. If the political will not be, it's very difficult for how we able to achieve that one day. If the political will not be.
And we can see the challenges where una get for go through the speaker for una able to do that.
Yes, for sure. You get for go through the speaker, or you even members that can write, and make sure say we invite, anybody for go to parliament.
Thank you very much, and we appreciate your time with inside the program this night.
Thank you too, sir.
All right, so name now Honorable Abdul Kargbo, in the minority leader in the parliament. We join me inside the program. Now, so we end this. Adonis?
Yes. Good evening.
Adonis, we don't sell link to it. Say, Nana, you come and end the program so now.
I've been there, come on, but like when I've been there, Honorable Mendi online, I make.
Yeah, you for don't wait. Now that make we give you link, but you don't wait till the end of the show now. We don't do past 1 hour 42 minutes. Okay, so if you don't mind, we can give you 5 or 10 minutes for do what you want for do. If you don't mind.
Okay, no problem.
All right, so I'm very much sorry one for end the program at this point, but we get Betty, the late Betty, we of course when they do they use it in food for plants, they use in food for do a lot of things them, where it compete with other to actually get and get food. Boy picking there with me inside the program this net, and they come talk to we about a foundation where it actually want for establish for set up on behalf of a late mama we na Betty not being get and but it try for fan and get it's a bit of music now. All right, so Adonis, welcome to the program.
Yeah, well, thank you very much, my brother. Sorry.
All right, so
I come to this program.
Sorry, before we go to the one day, the question is out of how many picking Betty been get?
Now we two a born, me and my big sister.
Okay. All right, so you're not the last born. So
yeah.
Tell me about this foundation. Why you not choose for actually set up this foundation?
Well, now me choose for set this foundation because like when my mama die, now somebody we don't make name na this country, name na household name, And as he said, because salon we get that culture there. And no matter what you do in this country, whatever good way you do in this country, as you die, then forget about you. So I decide say, my mama na disabled. It don't make a lot of mark. It don't show say disability is not inability. So I go on. I don't register this foundation for keep in legacy. And I believe say not to me mama no more get the power for do skills them. I believe say there are other disabled, and no matter what type of disability we then get, themselves able to do something we go make them look self-reliant. So I say, well, now I open this foundation. This foundation now for keeping my mind legacy now the first thing that they done. Two, for create the atmosphere wherein I go able help disabled people them for let them look self-reliant by creating the platform wherein someone go make use of his skill instead of you they see them athlete, go give them team for it this that when I mean a nice so but I don't see any dignity in them. But if them go on like the one that like I talked to one people again video, I go share it with you now. Indu Garadai time because I go school up to SS4. Now they drop out because of fund. After that now I go do Garadai time. Even when Madam Woki can get work self, he say Madam Woki can call them and they go help them. So you get them kind of disabled and we can do something for themselves. So now me they create this mentorship with this foundation now, and for make them people they are self, let themselves show them talent. Say yes, they can do what able people can do. But now waiting make a come to una more. I use this on a platform. I don't do the registration everything. Now waiting I want plead to people them for now the launching. I need sponsorship for do the launching. Now Family Kingdom what I want to do on the 3rd of May.
So why you want to launch in a Family Kingdom where you target people them where you know now for support? Why you want for do launch in a Family Kingdom?
Well, the reason why I want to do in a Family Kingdom because I mean I not get all the fund for help persons with disability. I not go get any kind wishy place. I invite dignitaries for goodie because I get a plan for even invite the American ambassador, embassies them. High dignitaries them for go there during that.
So the question
process,
is you actually they pay for the Family Kingdom.
Pardon?
You they pay for Family Kingdom.
Yeah.
So I mean that for don't be a start with whatever you want for use for pay. You was done there for start for finance you mama in foundation. It don't matter outside you invite the ambassador.
No.
As long as now for symbolic something, it don't matter outside. Not to a name they be in the thing. Waiting then at the heart. Waiting una intent for do. You don't think so?
Well, that's the idea, but I mean they take and say where they invite such people them, carry them go to any kind place. So now make I been choose that place there.
So again, I wonder. Sorry, that just the ask question. I wonder why the American ambassador? Because in thing like this, you want for target, people then we go actually feel. We go actually copy, we go actually want for see how they can support. You begin ask yourself a question: why I want target the American ambassador? Why I want gonna luxury place like Family Kingdom? Why I not just launch an Akube? Why I not just invite people them where at the end of the day go able for support we? Why, for example, I not gonna we add and say family members they wanna help me now this I want for do? Why I not just go na a particular training center and say now yes I want to deploy 5 people them and as a way for launch at the enroll 5 people into this skills training for let them start it. Why all of this fancy or luxury for launching?
Well, as I tell you now, 2 main aim are getting this thing. The first thing now for keep me mama in legacy 1.
Okay.
Done 2 now for help them people there. So I bring them people there come together in such a place wherein I think say people then go bid because like I don't write out letter to some other people them way. I think say themselves go be of a help to this foundation.
Okay.
Because whatever thing we do, it's not gonna be for me. It's not gonna be for it's gonna be for the foundation one done disabled people them. So that's not the main reason we make I want to do in such a place. Because how salon we did now. So my way invite and the place where go, you go see and say, yeah, what you talk so nice. If you do an akube, you call people them. but I haven't started the work yet. This is just a launch of the foundation. That's why I want to do it in such places.
Okay.
Hope you they get me.
Yeah, we get
When
you.
the work starts now, that Sunday, you go see me, they go na Kube, you go see me, they go na then schools them, because I get a plan. My first plan where I want to do, where after the launching, the first plan, not just a complement the free quality education. Until you know you get exercise books the way you get Messi, Ronaldo na the cover. Mine is going to be Betty Musa, right bottom, na the cover and pictures them. Dish them out to the various disabled schools, the deaf, blind, you know the one then they.
Okay.
Then also I write a book bottom as well.
Okay. So if somebody want to support you, how it go do contact you?
Well, you can contact me on my number 079 202 419, or you contact, I get an email for her already when I Betty Musa Foundation, Betty Musa 67 Foundation at Betty Musa 67 Foundation, because she died at 67.
Okay.
Betty Musa 67 Foundation at gmail.com.
Okay.
That's it. Or you get me on my number 079 202 419. If you get me at the number, then if you call me at the number, then you can get me.
Okay.
Please,
So-
let we make this dream a reality.
Okay. So the number.
Also, you can contact Weird if you want anything. You can contact Weird. Weird go able to reach me through this number, please.
Okay. So the number now +23279 20 24 19.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, and if you now want to reach onto Adonis Williams, we na Betty Musa, we no being an it using food for go fenam for actually plant and fenam for in living. You know, I say one for set up a foundation for MMA as a way for remember them and for help other people them. So if you feel say you want for assist, you want for help, you know, this foundation for reach to another level, you can contact them now. +232 79 20 24 19. I repeat 079 20 24 19. All right. So what you are left with before we go quickly?
Well, what's our left now? Because this foundation here, it got for be big, it got for be one, it got for be historic something, because we all know the name where Betty Musa don't make in this country, and even beyond beyond, because you think the whole of Africa, Mali, Senegal, Guinea, Gambia, Gabon. I mean, that woman, they don't do shows them wherein they don't teach people them boku. I don't come across boku big people then at this country. We don't tell me, say, me mama na be inspiration to them. Because, like, even though they been disabled, it go on, it work for the Ministry of Social Welfare. She worked there for 16 years and then she was sacked with no pension. But it not give up. He said, no, I go into showbiz. She went into showbiz, she went on, and then he tell people and say, being a disabled no means say you don't lose everything in life. So do ya fumble them, I they plead on una. Let we come and make this dream a reality. This is not for me. It's gonna be for the country. It's not for Betty Musa, it's not for me, it's not for it's not for anybody. In another way, now for we all. Because if you're not Salomon, you really get something in, you really get love for Salomon.
Right. Somebody just talk say Betty Musa na been typist.
Yeah, been the type, a bit typist na social welfare.
Okay, now they work till after he retired, they no pay and benefit.
Yeah.
Inspirational thing, you know, they use it in food for plants and using food for type, you know, using food for do a lot of things. That one a perfect something inspirational, you know. Thank you very much, you know, Adonis for
wait, Sangbepe, one more thing.
Please go ahead.
Awabari been do one documentary, but within on YouTube. If you go, you type Betty Musa, BETTYMUSA. They appear, they see everything. They play national anthem with keyboard, with in tools. They smoke, they slice your bass. They do everything what you think say you can do with your hand. And they do it with in foot. Because one thing I want to let people they know say every human being alive na potential disabled. Anything can happen to you at any time.
Betty Musa waiting.
Betty Musa 67.
No. The YouTube name.
Just type Betty Musa, BETTYMUSA. You they see and they.
Betty Musa Juma.
This woman,
official
where you see
video.
Emerson sing the song all, go Fenam say, if nobody no help you no vex yourself, go Fenam. Remember Betty
Okay, so I don't know if I see
one
one way they say Betty live performance by Musa Juma. I'm not sure.
not
Let's
so
see.
that the 67 in the old I pencil the
Yes,
rubber
I don't
na
see
AI.
him. I don't see him.
Okay. Yeah, I even the pada.
Vous cherchez une voiture d'occasion?
Yeah. Okay. I don't see him. I
Now
don't
what
see
about you
him.
been doing?
Okay, so okay.
So
yes, a lot of people they we not actually know that na Betty. You know, myself, I think I see I want him. And and then I hear a lot of things then bottom. But for the sake of you we know Sabiam, this na Betty. And this now at a very old age, very, very old age. You know, as you can see now in foot it been used so for actually do in makeup. Betty, it be this bag here, so I be background will be the aim. But I'm go jogging anyway, so as you can see, this now in old age. After I be done retire from social welfare as a typist, you know, been they do performance, you know, for exhibit and talent and all of them things. And this is not the wonderful Betty where you know, Emerson be used for inspire other people. And Betty not being here and but it using food for go Fenam. So you see, so it still left to we for let we use them things that they for actually Fenam. Let we use whatever we get for Fenam. This na Betty. Okay, so anyway, any other last year left with you before we go quickly?
yeah, the last thing some two have been just left out. This woman after we don't work on her social welfare, somebody take him for go Guinea for go perform. That was 1995. Where go the person go up and a Nigerian man anyway. So like they not even left back again. They go friend work in our American company. Where then they do contraceptive and other thing there. So even they work there. The waitsman them they admire and too much and they can't see it, they work with them. The woman be they use computer and other things there. So please, I believe so we get disabled and we can do greater things in this country. So please, this is a plea that I'm making. Let we come together, let we make this thing a reality. That's all I have to say for now.
Thank you very much, Adonis Williams. The last bubble for Betty Musa, where you the see so on the screen. Betty the draw within foot, of course, perfect. I know sabi draw so safe. The draw in a mortal might be the draw so. I know sabi me, I know sabi la no lie. I wonder if me picking who can show me how for draw. Anyway, thank you very much, and one for appreciate you come on the platform.
Thank you.
All right, so for you to watch the program, don't forget to like and share the program. We appreciate you all so much. Now, so they left you for this net. Until we meet again some other day, one for say, well, to my inside the program, we'll call cool guest in the morning. One for say, God bless you all, and get yourself a wonderful night.
You know that I don't. Now the hype mother bill say you no go able change salon. Fatima say na because na that them then a cabinet. Just the life of people and take brown envelopes. Send with them Bible every day for the people. Fatima they cause salon people. Come ministers talks, nothing on they come up here that. But we our hands cause we made them lock up not jail because now you get power. Protest na salon now on a lawlessness. Then go beat you and lock you up. But for Fatima she get free say you, yeah. When citizens talk na violence, they bring police, they act fast like them get bearing. All the one them ripping their battle, now them they cry. Them think say they safe, but now them see life. Now they hype, mother bill say you no go able change salon. Fatima say na because na double then a cabinet. They just the life of people who take brown envelopes. Send with them Bible every day for the people. Hard for the people, yeah. One for the people, yeah. Drugs business, now the family they in charge. Now my mother will keep quiet. Come around but expose them. Them use code for silent fake hotel receipts. Now president office they manufacture them. Auditor clock them sack them like you commit crime. Anti-corruption, now they defend corruption of people them well belong to them squad. They only see who that not belong. I'm not afraid if I criticize them now. You go only talk if not praise you want for. That information minister just then like okay investigation. We no say report no go ever come out people suffer. But them still they joke. Truth not the high mother they'll say no go able change salon. Fatima say na because not up in a cabinet. They just they like but people will take brown envelopes. Send with them Bible every day for the people. Fight for the people, yeah, yeah. Fight for the people, yeah, yeah. Put no the high, now the people go decide. Justice not for one side, we no go sit down quiet. Salon don't tire, we need better. Send the pie and buy bread. We go fight for we the kingdom.
I've been telling us say, because of democratic principles, the time we against, I'm not going to change this country.
When we get some dogma commanded and then government here, where as long as they give them brown envelope, they will sell them back right to anybody.